Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sit here on the floor. Today we are talking about what to do on days when you're feeling blue. And honestly, like, we all have those days where we're not feeling good. I have notes again. It doesn't matter how successful your life is or how good your relationship's going, or you could have the bestest friends in the world and like the dream life, and you still feel like rubbish. And firstly, I just want to say there's absolutely nothing wrong with that if that is the case. I feel like I saw Kendall Jenner make a video and it was something about like having a blue day or not feeling good. And I feel like people like her get a lot of hate because it's like, you literally have everything you want. How could you be having a blue day? But you can still be having a blue day even if you are on the outside like extremely successful and happy. So I just wanted to quickly go through what I kind of do when I'm not having a good day and things that help me, because then maybe that will help you guys. So the first thing I've got written down is senses. The easiest way to tap in or tap out of not feeling good is to tap into your senses, whether that be lighting a candle, it being like a candle that smells nice, or like using essential oils, or having a shower just to take all that energy off, or having a cold shower to kind of redirect your nervous system. That really helps and just like wake you up out of the feeling of feeling sad. Going for a walk and like getting the breeze. Perfumes, like I said, essential oils, like just putting on some perfume, you know, and just feeling good. And doing your makeup. I feel like doing my makeup is just a quick fix into getting me feeling like out of that funky zone and just being like, I've started my day. I feel like when I have days where I don't wear any makeup and I don't get ready, then my mind, like my subconscious mind, automatically thinks this is a down day or like a bed day or whatever. So get up, get out, like get your makeup on, or if you're a guy, do your hair, put on a nice outfit. If you know that you're having a bit of a blue day, like get into physically into a different space. And then I like to, when I said like about going for a walk, because I'm a water sign, I'm a Scorpio, I like to go and sit by a large body of water. My moon is also in Pisces, so this is like super important for me to wash away the energy, and you might not feel it happening at the time, or you might, but it's just nice to sit by a large body of water. And then I've got movement, so exercise, walking, Pilates, yoga, even if it's literally just stretching by the side of your bed. Just start at like 1% and then slowly it will get better. So if you have to literally roll out of bed to roll your yoga mat out and just do a few stretches, honestly, like if that's all you can manage, that is enough sometimes. I've written here, very small amounts of movement gradually get better. There's a book called Move, which I'm going to put on the screen, which really helped me understand the benefit of movement when it comes to your energy, forward movement, any kind of movement, like, and how much we need movement in life. So yeah, I feel like even if you're sat in a car and you're going forward, or the book's more about physically moving your body, then yeah, I feel like that can really get you out of a funk. On a more luxurious level, get a massage. I feel like self-care is really important. So I always feel that I just feel so much better after I've had a massage. I feel like you release a lot of things. If it's a lymphatic, then you're literally releasing toxins. But just the self-care of having a massage, it's so soothing, you know, so that really helps me. I like oiling my hair. I've actually got oil in my hair right now, which is why I've got the headband on. But I feel like just doing something nice for myself, like a hair oil, a blow dry, washing my hair, as small as like just doing my nails, pampering myself, or just doing something small for myself that makes me feel a little bit more put together. For me, my hair and my nails are so important. Like, you'll never catch me without my nails done. You'll never catch me without like some kind of hairstyle, you know. So even if it's just a headband, like just something that makes everything look a bit more put together, I feel like that helps me get out of a funk as well. Cooking a nice meal, which is healthy, you're actually showing your body that you are respecting it, you're nourishing it. Whether it just be something small like a matcha, a green tea, something healthy and small but comforting. Obviously, don't get into the habit of like binge eating and being like, I want this rush to get out of this. You can do that, and it's not so bad if you do it once in a while, like, okay, a bit of chocolate, but try not to become dependent on that and have something more like a matcha or like yogurt with berries and honey, so that you're also respecting your body, but you're like, oh, this is like a nice little pick-me-up. Me personally, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I've never touched weed, I've never touch drugs of any kind, so, or cigarettes or anything. So for me, like, I love to have a good coffee. I love to have a good matcha. That's fine. It's healthy. It's something to look forward to. When I'm in Wolverhampton, I'll literally drive to Tim Hortons or anywhere just to do the drive-through to get a coffee, sit down, chill, watch my Instagram, watch my TikToks, watch something, and just sit in the car by myself and enjoy my coffee. And that really does like affect your day so much in a positive way. It can change your whole day around just doing something like that. I've also got call a friend or hang out with a friend. Someone else's energy and their field of energy around them can really impact yours. In this day and age, everybody knows about how other people's energy can affect you negatively, but other people's energy can affect you positively as well. So I find that I have specific friends that I know that when I'm feeling down, I just can literally sit in the car for them for like 30 seconds and I'll feel better, because they're so silly, so funny, so just not serious, you know? I just ordered a matcha now and I'm not even having a blue day. Anyway, where did we get to? Listening to music. And I feel like this is the quickest, easiest way to just get yourself out of not feeling good. Whether it be frequencies and you're just playing them on in the background whilst you're doing other things, like if you're sorting out your wardrobe, you just have some frequencies on, because the power of the frequencies can really change your vibration. Actually, sometimes I put music on into this certain song and now I want to go out, or I want to make a TikTok, or I want to see my friends, or I want to live life, you know? I've got get out the house or out of your room. I can't do more than 2 days in the house or I start feeling like I will never leave, even if it's a small outing, like a half an hour walk with a friend, just to get out into society, feel a part of society, and then come back in your room again or whatever, just so you don't go on a downward spiral. Because I've noticed with me personally, the start of my downward spiral is always spending 2 or 3 days at home. If I spend too many days at home by myself without human contact, I will literally become an overthinking beast, and I'm like, everything's wrong with the world, and actually like it's going to the post office feels like I'm going to war. Like I'll literally feel like it's the biggest thing in the world. And actually, I do believe that confidence gets built by action. So if you want to create confidence in your lifetime, you have to act and do things, whether it be just go downstairs, go for a walk, go post something at the post office, go meet a friend for a coffee, go to the cinema, and then like you can build and it can get bigger and bigger. Then it turns into going to the cinema by yourself, having a meal outside by yourself, going to a party and dancing without any alcohol, like you don't care, which are the limits that I've actually managed to reach now, because I don't drink, but I like can go out and I'm literally like number one, first person on the dance floor, because I genuinely love it. Obviously, I'm not consistently at that level where I could I could go out and do something like that. The modeling really helps because it makes you push yourself outside your comfort zone. But if you do feel like you can't do anything and you literally can't get out your room, I've also been there, by the way, guys, in the actual room, you know, like I couldn't make it out the room, and this went on for a while. And then you just have to start small and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and confidence and all this stuff gets built by action. So push yourself. I know it's so hard and it's like easy to say, me saying it, and I've been there too. So take it from someone that's been on both ends of the spectrum. And it's not been like, oh, I've constantly been in this state and then constantly been in that state. It goes back and forth, in and out, depending on what country I'm in, who I'm around, how much I'm being pushed by the people around me. Okay, I think this is my last point that I have now, which is find what you love. I've written, try different things in life. I recently lost a friend and he was amazing. He was at the top of his game, handsome, a beautiful aura, wonderful, kind, and he suddenly passed away. This has really impacted me in the way that I live and how I spend my time. Tomorrow is really not promised, and we do have a limited time on this earth. I wake up now thinking, how do I best spend this day? So explore new hobbies, try new things, find what you love, find who you love. Most importantly, find yourself. Just think of life as a canvas, and you have a paintbrush in your hand and you can paint it all different kinds of colors. Just try things, like experience things, and meet people from different walks of life. Like I love just interacting with like someone that, you know, is helping here, like the house help, and just finding out what their story is. Or, you know, instead of just giving money to a homeless person, I know it can be dangerous at times, but try and sit and talk to them and be like, you know, what happened? you just never know what you'll learn from all different kinds of people. Fed into our brain that you become who you surround yourself with. And I do believe that. I feel like if you surround yourself with millionaires and really, you know, successful people, that you will become like that too. However, if you don't have access to that, that we have something to learn from every single person we come across, whether it be somebody that's extremely successful, whether it be someone that was extremely successful and lost everything and became homeless, whether it be someone that has a very normal bog standard life where they just do the same thing every day and they don't get out, or they don't even get out the city. Like, it's so interesting because you genuinely can learn something from every single person that you come across. Go deep into life, explore, try things, and just live, you know, because like I said, nothing is promised. So yeah, we're all going one day. So really push yourself out there to try and make the most out of what we've got, because we're here now, so why not? Hey, it's not like we've got anywhere else to be. I have thought of some other things that have really helped. On a practical level, my flower essences have also really helped, so I put them in my water, and I feel like those essences in particular, like the batch remedies, actually got me from A to B, like got me from not being able to leave to being able to leave the house and stuff like that, and slowly going to Paris, going here, going there. Like, as you can see in my other vlog, like I started with Paris and it was a small trip, and then Kuwait, and then Mumbai, and that was me actually coming out of a really bad downward spiral and slowly spiraling my way up into where I am now, which is living in Mumbai and just having so much fun and being surrounded by amazing people. Genuinely do put that down to the flower essences that I put on my tongue or add into my drink and drink it throughout the day. And I feel like that has had a direct impact on my energy. It's one of the more holistical ways that I feel, or holistic ways that I feel has helped me. And if you want me to cover more things like that have helped me, like frequencies and flower essences and things that help with your energy, like meditation, I can do a whole other video on that. But in the meantime, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful and maybe you learned something. But yeah, anyone going through hard times, just remember that there is always light, and sometimes it's like the headlight theory. You only have to see as far as like 15 meters ahead for you to continue on and see the next 15, the next 15. So don't get overwhelmed by the whole bigger picture of life is rubbish, because it's only that little bit, and there is definitely things that are always changing. So yeah, you're never going to be in one energy for the rest of your life. So just remember that when things are not going well. And yeah, I hope this really helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video.